Hello everybody, today I want to give you an update on the garden, the chickens, and the goats. I know it's been a while since I've kept you guys up to date to show you how everything's going, so let's go. As you can tell, the bed still needs to be weeded, but I got onions growing. I got my lettuce going over here. Here are some more of my greens. I got marigold at the end like we've talked about before. I got my mustard greens, radishes. I got kale growing in this area, and then lettuce over here. Here I got some sunflowers. I got lettuce and radishes growing in between the flowers. Got some spinach down here. More marigold. And then I just got some of my beans to pop about a week ago. Here's my pepper bed. Can go around here real quick and show you some of the peppers. Oh, by the way, there is radishes growing. There she goes. This is the first one that started to grow me some peppers. You can see a few of them are starting to come in. We got more flowering back there. This is my tomato bed. I got a really nice little trellis going on there. And over here, I got tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes. They're the yellow pear variety, this plant in particular. Here I got a big mix of stuff, so much I don't remember half of this stuff, but here's the fun. I got some romaine lettuce right here. We got beets growing over here. Here are carrots. I got turnips all alongside the end over there. I got different brassicas, as you can tell by their leaves, but sadly, I cannot for the life of me remember what I planted in some of these spots. So I guess we'll find out as time goes by. I got arugula. Here I had some radishes, but I already pulled them out. Here is a mint that almost died, but I saved it. Here we got bee balm. Got some cilantro growing right here. This is the peppermint. This is the spearmint. Here I got lemon basil. I got regular basil. Here is some dill. Here I got stevia growing. It's doing amazing. Oregano. And then lemon mint. As you can tell, we're huge fans of mint. Here is the chamomile, and there's even a nice little bug hanging out on it. And there are my potatoes. Some of you guys saw my previous video of when I mounded them. Well, they already outgrew the mound that I made. I mean, they're pretty much done being mounded for now. They are huge. So that's what's going on the garden right now. I know that you see a lot of cardboard on the ground. It's one of the many projects that I got going on, covering everything, so hopefully weeds don't grow that much. But with all the busyness, I haven't been able to cover that up with any sort of mulching yet, but I will get to that. So now let's go to the goats. Here is the goat house that I made. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that it wasn't painted at the time. My wife decided to go with red and black. I made this little lean-to roof so that it could protect the hay and not get as soaked when it does rain. You can see it goes love to waste feed because they'll pull it out and bed in it, but they've been eating a whole lot more since I made that feeder. So that is the little goat house. It's incomplete. I still got to put roofing on it. Now let's go look at the goats. There they are. By the time that we are done, we are not going to have any choke cherries left, but they absolutely love this. As you can tell, all this, you couldn't even see through these plants. And about the month we've had them here, I mean, they've just plowed through it. This right here is Buttercup. This right here is Blossom. And this right here is the crazy old Bubbles. Yes, my wife did name the goats based off of the Powerpuff Girls. So that's why they got those names. Also, if you've seen my Instagram, this is the goat milking station. The idea is you have to get them on here, but you grab yourself a little bit of feed inside of some sort of feeding trough or a small little dog bowl or something. You put it in there, they hop on, they see the food, they come in here, and you close this on them that traps their head in here, and then you can milk them over here. By the way, this milking station is also amazing to trim their hooves. We did that a couple of weeks ago, and it went so smooth with this head shoot for them. And here are the youngest chickens. We also painted this little chicken coop. I don't know if you've seen them in previous pictures, but this used to be in yellow and blue. My wife decided she wanted to go with red and black and keep the whole theme around the place. We still got to finish it. We got to put actual roofing on it, but this we obtained from a job that we did, and I got it for free, so that was pretty cool. And here are the chickens. Various curious little boogers. They eat out of our hands now. It took some time, but we made them a little bit friendlier. Not as friendly as I want to get them, but they are great. They actually come up, and their curiosity gets them all the time. These are a little bit of the younger ones. These are only about 7 weeks old. The other ones I was just showing you are about 10 weeks old. So those are our smaller chickens. Last but not least, we have our older chickens. These are the ones you guys saw in my composting video. I have been so busy. I have not been able to keep up with it all the way. But let me show you what they've done. I do come by and stack it up for them when I can. It's been about a month. I mean, this stuff is pretty much ready to go officially in the garden if I wanted to. I may let it age a little bit so that it's not too strong, because it is chicken manure, which is extremely strong. Meanwhile, goat manure, you can just toss straight onto your garden and it won't burn it. Here they are. Very curious, very friendly. There we go. This guy right here, if you've seen my Instagram, his name is Nubs. He is a very nice rooster, and we call him Nubs because, if I can see it, he lost his toes, and I think it was due to frostbite. We had an accident where one of our waterers were leaking, and I guess overnight that I got to check on them because it was horrible out here. We were in like the negative 50s. I still kept them watered and everything, but I missed him when I came out to check the first time, and he lost his toes due to frostbite, sadly. And yes, we still have lots of work to do in here, but if you look at this, guys, this is pretty much just soil now. It's ready to be put on the pile and to let it age a little bit. So, yep.